Hello everyone, my name is Wanju Huang. I'm a clinical assistant professor in learning, design, and technology. And I would like to share with you some of the findings we have identified through this Sea Grant Service Learning project. This project, the title of this project is Enhancing Students' Intercultural Competence through a Service Learning Project. And the learning context, the research context is the course I taught last year, EDCI 572, Learning System Design. It's a mandatory class for our students in learning design and technology. And there were 15 students in this class. And the project is for students to work in a team environment and also work with a real client. So the project partner we have is Selma, Center for Intercultural Learning, Mentorship, Assessment, and Research. And our client is Dr. Alisa. So she has been work with our students to provide feedback and to help them to improve those intercultural learning modules. Let me take a few minutes to talk about the project process. Our students go through the intercultural learning modules provided by Selma as a learner, and then they fill an evaluation form, and then they redesign with their peers in a team environment. They receive feedback from our partner, Dr. Alisa, and then they redesign the modules, and at the end of the semester, they have their final presentation. The intercultural learning modules we implement in this class here, there are 6 different topics, from understand accents different from yours and all the way to more like working in a team environment. And for our class, because after I have a conversation with Dr. Alisa, our client, we realize topics 1 and 2 are the most implemented learning modules at Purdue. So we require students to go through those 2 topics, and then they had to pick 1 out of the other 4 learning modules to fulfill the requirement. And so here is the statistics. Topic 1 and 2 should have 15, but 1 student didn't review topic 1. And then 8 students choose topic 3. 2 students choose topic 4, only 1 student choose topic 5, and 5 students choose topic 6. At the end, we choose 3 topics. Those are the top 3 topics, topic 1 and 2 and 3 for redesign. The evaluation that our student did is an instrument. So there are a few categories. The first category is content quality category. It's about the learning objectives, if the content meet users' need or not. Motivation categories, if the content grabs learners' attention. Instructional design category, if the content has the real examples, it's in a real world context. Cognitive categories, if there are feedbacks, if there's feedback for a student to practice. And the last category is intuitiveness category, the look and feel and fun fact. In addition to those 5 categories, we also include open-ended questions to seek students' feedback. 5 different questions here. The first one is that if you are going to tell someone about these modules, what would you say? Any aha moment? And finally, how would you improve the topic? The data we have, it's from the Learning Module Evaluation Survey. There are 25 Likert scale questions from level 1 to level 4. So the highest point is 4, the lowest point is 1. And again, the 5 open-ended questions. And let's look at the result. So for topic 1, in general, it's very positive. The highest point is 4. So the mean is actually close, above 3, very positive. And topic 2, a little bit similar, around that 3 mark. And topic 3, pretty positive, about 3. topic 4, again, there are only 2 students choose topic 4. So it's still very positive that students react to the content positively. Topic 5, we only have 1 student choose topic 5, and it's this as 3, so positive. Topic 6, only 5 students choose topic 6, not as it's lower than the other 5 topics, but still, again, it's still at the very positive part. And for the open-ended questions, this is the part that we are very excited about this Sea Grant, is because we were able to use different techniques to analyze students' response to those open-ended questions. We use R studios, text mining technique, and also sentimental analysis and word clouds. Let me show you what we meant by those things. So for text mining, we were able to look at the frequency of each word. And so we not only we combine students' response together and have a data result, but we also have a result for individual students' responses. And then word cloud, this is a very, most people understand word cloud. Sentimental analysis is looking at the students' feeling. So we use 2 different techniques. One is bin sentiment lexicons. The other one is NRC sentiment lexicons. And the feedback, the result shows students really have positive reaction to those intercultural learning modules. And finally, I would like to share, again, going back to the open-ended questions, we combine students' responses to those 5 questions and then generate word clouds. So the first one is explain the module you complete as if you have to tell someone about it. And I'm not surprised about this. The big words here is critical. We have this critical thinking, and we also have the topic 1 is accents. So they are actually most mentioned words in students' responses. Any aha moments? Reflection is the most used word in their response. And what was the most important thing you learned? Learn is the word they mention mostly, and then people is another word. What question do you have that remain unanswered? Critical thinking values. And then last one, how would you improve the topic? And you see here videos. So actually at the end of the semester, what students create, many of them talk about creating new videos. And so I'm not surprised about what we see here. The top words is video here. And finally, more like the narrative inquiry analysis here is the 2 major findings here. Students learn more about cultural differences and how to communicate in a team environment. And this is what we're trying to do in this class, creating a team-based learning environment for students to really experience. This is authentic learning environment. They need to know how to communicate. And I think going through this learning module helps students understand we are people coming to within this context. People have different culture differences, and how we can communicate and work well in a team environment is really have an open mindset. And also those learning modules help them to understand there are techniques they can use to communicate with each other. And the last one is students are motivated to be more proactive in reaching out to people with different backgrounds, accents, and etc. And I absolutely love this quote from one of the students. The student said, through this module study, I was able to examine and practice mutual communication strategies when I'm talking to someone with a different accent and I don't understand something. I don't yet have the courage to provide immediate feedback. This requires a lot of my practice. With lots of practice, I will make strategy second nature. And I think this shows that students starting to understand there are strategies they can use, but with practice, it will become nature to them. And I think those intercultural learning modules did help students to understand this part. And using for them to practice that in this service learning project has been very helpful. So I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to work with Selma to implement this service learning project in my class, and for students to have a very positive learning experience in this class through this project. If you have any questions about these projects or any findings that I have mentioned, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Here is my contact information. Thank you.